Welcome to another episode of the Popcorn People podcast. I am your host, Ricky Blair. On today's episode, Dom and I are going to start talking about the award season as voting body members of several critic groups. And on top of that, we are also avid Oscar watchers. We are in the thick of award season. We are in November. We are just 2 months, a little over 2 months shy of the Academy Award nominations morning. And then like 6 months after that, the awards actually happen, but that's aside the point. But on today's episode, we're just going to get us softly into the award scene. And you know what? We're going to do it a little bit different today. We're going to talk about our favorite top three in the Best Picture, Best Actor, and Best Actress. If we had a voting ballot today, these are who we picked. But as always, I'm joined by my buddy here, Dom. How are you, man?
I'm straight, man. Back hurting. The 30s is it's really setting in. I'll be 36 in a few months, and my body's getting to the point of like, oh, you thought you was gonna be young forever, huh? So yeah, it's decent. It's just been limping around a little bit this weekend.
Yeah, man, it's hard. I hit that 30 mark and it's been downhill ever since. I will be 38 in January. So not looking forward to that at all, because I can imagine maybe when we hit that 40 mark, you start to maybe like a slow down before the 50, but I doubt it though. I mean, I've been way too hard on my body my entire life. So
no.
Like I go back in time and think about like how I wish I would have been.
Why did I jump off that thing?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. Why did I do professional wrestling for 7 years? I regret it every freaking day. But also, what stemmed the podcast a little bit this week is Dom and I sent out a tweet. I didn't think that it was going to go as crazy as it did. So when Dom and I share our picks at the end of the show, we're just going to kind of run through some of the Twitter picks that we saw of people that voted on the tweet that I had. I will prefix by saying this: Dom and I have not seen everything. So if you did not hear your favorite movie, you didn't hear your favorite performance, or if you haven't heard anything recent that came out, Dom and I's lists are going to be vastly different. I just got back from the 2023 AFI Film Festival. I saw a couple of films there that are on my list. And then on top of that, I saw some films that weren't part of the festival there as well. I'm very excited for Dom to see a couple of those over the next couple of weeks. But it's a busy couple of weeks for us. Dom and I, we have screenings galore. Stuff starts coming in the mail for us. We got a lot to watch. Our deadlines for like Critics' Choice are vastly different than the deadlines that we have for some of the other critic groups that we take part in. So yeah, it's time to hunker down.
Yeah, and I think the craziest part is, normally it's not that hard of the November, December gets rough, but this year all the big hitters are literally dropping in November, December. Yep. And so it's gonna be like all the voting is gonna be even more crucial come that time, because that's when we all get to finally see, as a collective critics society group, people see everything. So it's gonna be a real hectic Thanksgiving, Christmas, open the presents, leave me alone.
Yeah. Don't talk to me. I've got movies to watch. It's very much what's going to be the next few months. But that being said, Dom, we're going to kick it off in the Best Actress category. I want you to give me your top three currently on your own preferential ballot there of who you are voting for, or who you would want to vote for, obviously, in this category.
All right. So now, again, we have to preface this with, we haven't seen everything. Ricky's definitely, after this previous week, he's seen a lot more of the later films that I've seen. But for now, I have Margot Robbie in Barbie. I have Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon. And this was a hard one. This last spot was kind of hard, but I decided after seeing this film, I'm gonna go a little bit of I guess she's not really a newcomer, but somewhat of a newcomer, in Kaylee Spaney and Priscilla. I thought she did a phenomenal job. That's definitely a hard movie to really sell when you're predominantly like in your own head and by yourself a lot of the film.
Yeah, folks, you can check out last week's show where we talked about Priscilla. I have a rough list of three. I did three on purpose because I figured it would at least press us a little bit to be a little bit harder here. Because there's a few performances that I would love to talk about that aren't on my three, but we're not gonna go in depth today. We're just getting a little teaser out in the world. My three: Emma Stone for Poor Things, just truly incredible performance. Greta Lee for Past Lives, and Carey Mulligan for Maestro. I will just say this as well: I have not seen Killers of the Flower Moon, still not yet. I was supposed to see it like 2 different times, and COVID got me both occasions. But I still haven't seen it yet. I know that she's a heavy hitter, and I know Dom hasn't seen Past Lives yet, which makes me very angry. So, but it's funny though. I'll tell you this: I went and saw Barbie when I was out in LA. Fifth or sixth time I've seen the film. I appreciated her performance a little bit more. It's like every time I watch that movie, I like her performance that much more. Like,
it's one of those movies that is a lot of nuance to it. The first time you see it, you can get caught up in just all the color and the set design and this Barbie come to life. But as you continue to watch it, you're like, oh, there's a lot more nuance to this film than I saw previously.
Absolutely. Switching over to the Best Actor race, I have a brand new top three after just like last week. I legitimately have a brand new I actually have a brand new top four, but we're only doing three here. I'm not going to get yelled at here. But number three, Colman Domingo, Rustin. Just incredible performance. Yep. So I don't even really know what else I can say about that film. It was just great. He is great. The other one I want to bring up, Michael Fassbender for The Killer. This film is not going to be the awards player that I believe that it should. I can't wait for Dom to watch this. I think he's going to be in that same boat with me, but Michael Fassbender for The Killer. And then my last one is Bradley Cooper for Maestro.
Okay.
Just mesmerized by that film, by that performance. It's one of the best films of the year, not even remotely close to being. And Bradley Cooper and Carey Mulligan. If I had a vote right now, I'd probably vote both to win. So, what does your top three look like?
All right. So, this was stuck with me since I've seen the movie. In the back of my mind is like, I feel like this card is still strong. And Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer. I also have Colman Domingo and Rustin. Like, it's so good. It's so good. That guy. And then
exactly that's all you can say. It's that guy. Yeah. I was gonna try to write a review for it, but I was like, what else? What am I gonna say? Am I gonna write 500 words about how great of an actor Colman Domingo is?
And then I have a surprise pick. There probably won't be on a whole lot of lists, maybe a few. But Paul Dano for Dumb Money. Portraying the underdog in a recent history story. It's hard to do in a short amount of time, trying to capture who this guy was. But the movie's a lot of fun. The movie's great. And I mean, that guy, he's becoming one of those staples. And like, if he's in the movie, you're going to want to watch it. And he's going to put on a great performance.
I like it. I like it a lot. I still haven't seen that movie yet. So when I do, I'll let you know. I don't know how I haven't seen it yet. It's just one of those. It's like kind of flew under the radar, and then it was in theaters, and then it's not in theaters, and then it's like, what the hell happened? But all right, best picture time. Dom, give me your top three films of the year right now as we sit.
All right, I have Killers of the Flower Moon. I have Oppenheimer, and I have Barbie, and then I do have a honorable mention in Across the Spider-Verse. I'm just looking for some kind of great animated film to be nominated for something. And I wanted to say also like Nimona, but I don't know if it had a theaters play or not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So good.
But I will take your word for it on that one. Top three, fair play, Maestro, Past Lives. Past Lives is one of the single best movies that I've seen this year. and single best movies I've seen this decade. I watched Maestro Sunday night, and I was like, man, that's really, really close to Past Lives. And then, funny enough, I got on my plane ride home Monday afternoon, and Past Lives was available to watch on the plane. So I rewatched Past Lives, and I was like, I love Maestro, but it's not Past Lives. It's just a movie that it just left me in puddles every single time I watch it. It's that incredible. I love that movie. And if it's not nominated for at least one Oscar, I will cry. So honorable mentions: The Killer, Poor Things, Barbie, Oppenheimer, and Priscilla. They're all up there. So next episode, we'll try to take a look at, supporting actor, supporting actress, director. But let's go ahead and jump into, let me make sure I can use technology right here, ladies and gentlemen, and jump into some of your tweets here. I tweeted out let's see here. We can see it on the screen right there, Dom, right?
Yep.
We can. All right. So basically I said, yes, it's November 1st, but tell me your one Oscar wish for nomination morning. Some people, listened, some people didn't, but it's not really surprising. It's you can do whatever you want on this interweb. Scott Manzel, he mentioned, I would love to see some love for Blackberry and Are You There? Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Blackberry. I recently rewatched Blackberry. I still think the film is fine, but Glenn Howerton's performance is really solid. I do think that his performance is really solid. Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret is fantastic. I still love that film. And then, of course, Spider-Verse to receive multiple nominations that extend beyond animation-centric categories. I agree. I know you agree with that. Peter Rabbit to Tricks Are for Kids over here. The Boy and the Heroine for Best Picture, Best Original Screenplay, Anatomy in the Fall. I still need to see that.
Me too.
That
I want to
like,
see it really bad too.
It's at the top of my list. Speaking of which, when we get off the air, remind me to tell you something, because I have to tell you something about that. But I can't wait to see that film. I'm so tired of people talking about it and have seen it. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, really annoying. I'm not going to read. I said one. So Greta Lee to make the actress lineup. Please make this happen. I would be the happiest person in the world. Sandra Hüller, double nomination. I haven't seen Zone of Interest or Anatomy of a Fall, but I would love that. Eva DuVernay's Origin to get some recognition. Can't wait to see that. Kidstone, yes. Teyana Taylor for 1001. Please, she is incredible.
Teyana Taylor is like low key really good. Like she don't get enough recognition.
I feel like she needs to be like, I feel like her next stepping stone, she's got to like one of these bigger director writer combos need to put her at the forefront of their film, because like 1001 is a great film that not a lot of people are going to see. I think that her performance, in my opinion, is very much, she's in my 5. If I did a top 5, she's in that top 5 for best supporting or best actress. Her performance in 1001 is brilliant and it's fantastic. I wish she would not get snubbed, but I hope one of those bigger actors or big writer-directors work with her.
Hey, Nia DaCosta is hot right now. Y'all need to link up.
Yes, please. You know what I'm saying? So All of Us Strangers, haven't quite seen that one yet. It's on the radar. Next couple of weeks I will see that. Let's send you Hüller again. Let's send you it's a comment. Across the Spider-Verse for Best Picture, Spider-Verse for Best Picture, to Yao for nomination. Would love that. Nolan for Oppenheimer. I think that's going to happen. I Deserve to Win, Most Likely to Succeed. I didn't even see this. The actual Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie. I Deserve to Win, Most Likely to Succeed. I love that. I didn't even I got so many of these. I didn't even see it. That's fantastic. I like that one. I'm going to go back to that one later. Ryan Gosling, Barbie, Greta Lee, an actress. Yes. Spider-Verse gets into song. Am I dreaming? They have a song in Spider-Verse?
There's always an original song in the Spider-Man movies.
My bad. Justin Tri, Best Director. Both Coleman Domingo and Jeffrey Wright in Best Actor. Jeffrey Wright in American Fiction is fucking amazing. I cannot wait for you to see that movie too. Patti LuPone for Best Supporting Actress. Let's see here. Barbie in some of the major categories. Oppenheimer Best Director. Franz Rogowski for Best Actor.
Hey, that movie, he's in Passages. It's a French film. That could be one of the nominations for foreign film. It was really good. You didn't like it?
Oh, I did not like Passages.
Only because it was one of those crazy, like, you're just making every wrong decision into it.
Sandra Hüller again. Rachel McAdams getting noms. Natalie Portman, Relevancy. Evil Dead Rise for best achievement in makeup hairstyle. I still haven't seen that movie yet, but I'll tell you what, not enough horror movies get enough credit for makeup and hairstyle. I will say that. I do,
especially
agree
if you're giving people nightmares, the makeup is good.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Greta Lee, Best Actress. I will take that every day. Leonardo DiCaprio, Best Actor in a Leading Role. Jerkson, yes. Okay, so this is a crazy thing about Poor Things. Jerkson Fredericks did the composing of the score for Poor Things. Okay, I watched the film. It was incredible. The score is mesmerizing. This is Jerkson's Fredericks' first film they've ever scored.
Oh,
I was blown away to find that out after I watched the movie. I didn't know it before. I watched it after. Zone of Interest to get at least one other nom outside of international feature. I want to see that movie pretty bad. Suzma, 3 noms, animated score, song. Add a category for stunts, please. I would love that. Little Mermaid gets best song. I don't know about which one though. Not the Lin-Manuel Miranda one, right? Claire Foy, All of Us Strangers, lots of past lives, The Boring Heroine. Let's see, American Fiction for screenplay, yes. Lily Gladstone, she's in lead actress. Peaches for original song. I don't love Mario Brothers, but I would love that to happen.
Peaches.
Exactly, you know what I mean. Glenn Howerton for supporting actor, are winning. Oppenheimer gets 10 nominations. I mean, that's not out of the equation. I don't think.
Right.
Colman Domingo, Best Actor. See, that's the thing. It's funny though. I'll take a Colman Domingo nomination either way, whether it's supporting actor for Color Purple, whether it's actor for Rustin, whether it's both. I mean, I'm good with both. You know what I mean? But to Yao, Past Lives. Please watch that movie, Dom. Past Lives, yes. At least one acting non-picture and screenplay would be a phenomenal. Greta Lee, Past Lives. I didn't realize as many people love Past Lives, but I'm very excited about that. The Missing, Best International Feature Film. Got a lot of love for this one in my tweet too. Singing song, Greta Lee, Make It. John McGraw would be a bonus. John McGraw is my #1 supporting performance for Past Lives. Greta Lee song, Past Lives get snubbed across the board. Wait a minute, what? Is that what you're rooting for?
They must be on that that wave of just I hate everything.
Yeah, exactly. Tiana Taylor gets nominated for Best Actress, please. Best Actress, yep, there she is again. That the Academy will add casting category. But Howerton, I'm Just Kidding, Best Song, please. Ryan Ken Gosling, Past Lives. Lin-Manuel Miranda for Little Mermaid, no thank you. Lily Gladstone, I can't wait to see that movie. Glenn Howerton, Blackberry, Across the Spider-Verse getting nominated for any category it fits in. Peaches, more love for Peaches. Let's see here. Devon Joy. I want to see that. Devon Joy Randolph, she was in The Holdovers. Still haven't seen that yet. That's on the top of my list. I would really like to see that. Let's see. I'm going to skip through. Jeffrey Wright's first nomination. I'm all for that. Greta for Past Lives. Priscilla gets a nomination, and the Zone of Interest makes Best Picture. Paul Giamatti for Holdovers. I heard he's really good in that. Hunting in Venice, cinematography was a lot of fun. I will agree with that. The movie was terrible. Yao and Lee, Celine Song and Lee, Jeffrey Wright. Isn't that Nimoni? Is that what you said?
Nimona? That's the one I was talking about earlier.
Is it not? So it can be nominated. There you go.
I guess so.
There you go. Start championing the film. There you go. We got to any nominations for Past Lives? I agree with that. Paul Giamatti, The Mystic. This was not listed so many times. I really don't know what it is, but I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh, you're there, God. Yeah, I wouldn't hate this. It won't happen, I don't think, but I wouldn't hate Rachel McAdams getting nominated. Right. David Crombs for Oppenheimer. Oh my God, dude. Rye Lane was magnificent. Have you seen Rye Lane yet?
No, I started to watch it one night, but I always do it at like 2 a.m. and I fell asleep before I could finish it.
Charles Melton, that's for May, December. Lily Gladstone, Kaylee Spaney. I mean, if Dom had a ballot, I mean, he got you both. You know what I mean? Like they're both in his top 3. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, there we go again.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Hey, starting to trend here. Let's see here. Holdovers, A Fire for Best Picture, Tanyana Taylor. Yes, please. Anatomy of a Fall. God, I want to see that movie so bad. Every time I see something,
I know.
You hurt my feelings. That was a fantastic movie. I really liked it. It's crazy because a lot of that was in my top spots, and then it's just like as you see more, it kind of goes down, and I feel bad because it's like I really want to like give that movie love, and I would still probably say it might be lingering around on my screenplay right now, but
I mean, you know what they need to do? I wish they could do like a best overall picture category, and then like a best film under 2 hours and a best film between 2 hours and 1 minute and 3 hours, and we kind of get some
leeway.
We get some,
yeah, I like that. Melissa McCarthy, stop it right now. I'm not even finishing that sentence. Come on, yeah. Andrew Scott for Best Actor, Fantasia Best Actress. Well, I mean, we got to wait to see the film. Hopefully, it's great. I'm hoping The Color Purple's great. Let's see here. Taylor, yep. Damn, she looks pretty cool in that fucking book. Where's this from? Is that from a movie?
Don't know.
I don't know. She got a gun in her hand. She's terrified. I'm terrified. All right, so we got for Mario to at least be nominated something to make the Sonic Oscar tweet funny. Oh yeah, got it. Makes sense. Curly and Slingy song wraps it up. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy to me when I tweeted that out. I didn't expect, like, it's not that I don't think that people have seen Past Lives. It's just I didn't think a lot of people have seen Past Lives. So it was like nice to see that get a lot of love. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm excited to talk about this Oscar season. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be back talking about it more in the very, very, very near future, in between all of our movie reviews and stuff like that. Dom and I have some fun stuff planned with that. I mean, we both have ballots that we turn in, and we'll turn those in. And when we do, we'll share our ballots with the world. We like transparency. So I'll gladly tell you everybody that I voted for. And then, whenever they don't get nominated, I get to complain to all of you because you'll just listen to me about it. But, I don't know. Dom, any party words for the millions and millions and by God millions of people that watch our show?
Man, you know what? To the millions.
And millions.
Yeah, man. Go watch some shit that you that's out of your comfort zone. That's the biggest thing I can always say is that I get so tired of people talking about there's nothing to watch, and it's like you have to step out of that comfort of your go-to comedies or your go-to dramas or your go-to reality, and you have to go to experience some other stories from some other perspectives, some other people's shoes. Or like I had to when I started this whole critics journey is start watching more animated film because it is a medium, not just cartoons. So just step out your comfort zone and find some new shit, and you'd be surprised on like the stuff that you love that you've never seen before.
I got nothing to add to that. We'll talk to you guys next week.